In today's video, we're going to be looking at exceptions and exception handling. Exceptions has to do with unforeseen activities or events that happens during the program execution. A lot of times you might write a very wonderful program and everything seems to be nice, the program seems to be correct, but for one reason or the other, the program encounters problem during execution. So those unforeseen events or those unforeseen activities that prevent your program from executing correctly are known as exceptions. So let's take a look at this example. Let's say you have num1 is equal to int input. Let's say we'll have enter a number, and then we'll have num2 is equal to int, you have input, and then you have enter a number, and then you say result is equal to num1 divided by num2, and then you can say print results. So if I run this program, it's going to prompt me to enter a number. In this case, I can enter 2, and then it prompts me to enter another number. In this case, I'll enter 1. If I run this program, it's going to give me 2.0, which is correct. Then what if I run this program and it prompts me to enter a number? In this case, I'll enter 2 again, and then it prompts me to enter another number, and I enter 0. And then when I hit enter, it shows me an error, 0 division error. This program is actually correct. Everything about this program is correct. But during execution, there are some data that might be introduced by the user or some unforeseen events that might happen that prevent your program from executing correctly. So those events are known as exceptions. So in this case, as in most programming languages, dividing a number by 0 is forbidden. So when you try to divide a number by 0, you normally have a 0 division error. Your program might be correct, but you don't know the input that might be supplied by your users. So in order to prevent maybe wrong inputs or unforeseen events from stopping your program to execute correctly, you have to take a precaution, and that precaution is known as exception handling. So now I'm going to rewrite this program, but I'm going to put a precaution. I'm going to use exception handling techniques to prevent this kind of scenario from happening. So I'm going to use the try except block. So to do that, I'm going to say try, and then I put a colon. Then I'm required to put the code where error is likely to occur. Maybe I can just use pass for now. And then I'm going to use an except block to catch the errors. So in this case, I can say print an error just occurred. So now I'm going to cut this code and paste it here. So I'm going to clear the terminal and then run this program again. It's going to prompt me for a number, I'll enter 2. Then it's going to prompt me for another number, I'll enter 0. So if I hit enter, it will just tell me an error just occurred without interrupting the program. So let's say I have maybe a line of code here, print successfully done, something like this. And then I run the program again, and then I'll enter 2 and enter 0. It's going to give me this output. What this means is that this error that occurred here didn't prevent the program from executing. And as you can see, the last statement here also was executed. Without handling the exception, this error would have prevented my program from successfully executing. In other words, this line of code will never get to be executed.